Hey there, Shadow Penguin, and welcome back to the second episode of my Skyrim Special Edition walkthrough. Now, where we left off last time, we were about to go and do the Golden Glow Estate quest. So this is going to be Mission Impossible, or maybe more likely Mission Improbable, because again we're on Legendary difficulty. Essentially, any single one of these mercenaries will probably be able to one-hit us. So this isn't going to be the easiest of quests. However, I have leveled my my sneak since last episode, so hopefully I should be able to go undetected. I level my sneak through power leveling, which maybe isn't the best way, but at the same time, I didn't think I'd be able to get through Golden Glow without it, especially considering I'm playing on Legendary. Any single one of the enemies could one-hit kill me, and they're about a 30-hit kill for me against them, so things weren't going to go very well. Of course, I'm not a keen botanist, but just harvesting some Crimson Nunroot there, and we're going to go in the way that Vipers have suggested right here, which is through this way, which allows us to circumvent the first layer of mercenary security, if you will, and we only have to face skeevers. Even skeevers pose a bit of a challenge on Legendary difficulty, but believe you me, they are a damn sight easier to kill than those pesky mercenaries up on the top level. So we're now just going to make our way. There we go, just trying to pick up the arrows. Of course, I'm pretty sure we still only have, oh, there we go, nice cinematic there. I'm pretty sure we only have a bow, although I may have picked up a steel dagger in the interim between last episode and this episode. As you can see, the skeever doing fairly low damage to me, despite the fact we're on Legendary. So this is definitely the best route to take through Golden Glow, because we completely circumvent the outside security, or at least most of it. We still have a few little bits to deal with on the outside. There you go, so the fire's been triggered, I think, because we triggered the trap there. So that actually slightly burns us there. We get slightly, we're smarting slightly from that fire, but that takes care of the majority of the skeever problem for us. So our plan is essentially going to be a no-kill playthrough of Golden Glow. And when I say that, it's not because I'm being sort of sanctimonious and saying I'm so awesome that I can do it without a single drop of blood being spilled or anything. I'm literally saying that if I try to, it's going to end poorly, because sneaking is about the only thing I can do right now. I cannot attack anyone. I may decide to turn the difficulty down a little bit for following episodes if I feel like the situation becomes too dark. Or do you see that skeever? He went absolutely flying there. That was insane acrobatics. So I assume he's gonna come back down short. Okay, there's that skeever there, so you can take him out with a sneak attack. And from here on in, I think we should be fine. This episode's roughly the same length as the last one. I'm trying to keep them to as near as I can to 10 minutes, because I personally, when I make my videos, I try and go off what I personally would like to see the most. And I know that if I had a playthrough episode that was half an hour long, if I was watching someone else's playthrough, I'd probably skip through and eventually in overall watch about a third of it. So I'm trying to make these as near as I can to 10 minutes. Now, this still didn't work, so I'm actually going to have to go around the outside of the house right here and attempt to, I'm just going to save here because I think there's going to be a few enemies around here. So what I need to do is I need to actually lure them away here, because I know that I can't actually fight them. So I'm using the tactic, the very, very useful assassin tactic of using the sound of the arrows to draw enemies away there. And now, since they've all gone over there, I'm going to then get into the one that isn't guarded. The other door has a master lock, and I didn't really feel like facing that all that much. So instead I decided to take the path of least resistance. The guards on the outside are hopefully hopefully none the wiser. Because I'm essentially catching my bearings now, I'm going to speed up the footage. I put it on to times 4 speed, and the music sounds a little bit creepy actually. You know, the usual soothing music of Skyrim, but considering that nothing really happens in the next section really, I thought that I'd just fast forward a little bit, or at least go at a slightly faster speed than I otherwise would. Heading up these stairs onto the second level of Golden Glow now. I think we're finally going to see some more enemies. I don't think we really saw very many on the first floor there. Just heading through, you can see that guy over there. Instead of doing the sneaky trick of distracting with an arrow, I'm just going to go through this door around him, just using my awareness skills there. And you can see there's that guy there. We're not going to bother him, we're just going to proceed to pick the lock here. And the lock is only a novice level lock. We haven't leveled our lock picking yet. We've been focusing basically entirely on sneak. So that isn't a problem, it's only a novice lock. The game's been nice to us, and here we go and get the... We're going to sneak up on Arangoth here. And now what would be cool if we do this whole mission and no one else actually realises that it's happened. That would just be amazing. And then he's going to be waiting here for days and days and days and not even realise, and only realise that something's amiss when his key goes missing. And that's just going to be amazing if I can pull that off. I'll be the talk of the Thieves Guild if I can sneak in and out of Golden Glow Estate without a single sword being drawn, and do what even Viper, one of the most skilled people in the guild, couldn't do, and that is successfully undertake the Golden Glow Estate mission. So fast forwarding again a little bit here, because now this is just us going back through the house, us going down into the cellar. So we're going to move forward here. We can see there's the oil there, and we can potentially use that to advantage, but probably we're going to just distract him over there. If we attempt to engage him, he's probably going to be able to take us out with, well, fairly easily for him. So while he's none the wiser, we're just going to sneak down here and go and get to the safe. So no one's actually realised that anything's amiss. Of course, if I were him, if I saw the arrow, I'd actually go down and check on the safe, or call for backup. But he's not going to do that. He's not particularly intelligent. So now we got what's in the safe because we had the key. Of course, we didn't have to go to Arangoth. We could have just come straight here, but it would have been a lot harder to get in. So now we're going to go into there and back through. I'm going to fast forward this bit as well, simply because you know, not much goes on apart from we go round to the beehives. Now this is one of the important things. We need to burn the beehives so they can't get the honey for the mead, and this will hopefully curtail the hopes of Arangoth's mystery participant in his new business endeavour. So we now go to the just fire our flame spell. People have used burning arrows, or you can use torches, but I'm just going to do it like this. The fire is of course you don't actually have to use a spell. You can just sort of put your burning hand up against it, sort of, and now they will now come and by default go and see what's going on. So we now need to Scarper, diving into the lake. Mission Improbable has been accomplished. So now this next section, not much goes on really. I talked to the people in the guild. I thought I'd show you this, but I'd show you this at increased speed, just because I didn't think this is about 20 minutes of footage here that's condensed into 2 minutes. So I talked to Maven Blackbriar. She's interested in the mystery business participant of Arangoth's. So she wants me to meet with Malborn. I think his name is someone in the Bannered Mare in Whiterun, and he's going to talk about taking over the other pub, the Honningbrew Meadery or whatever, here from Sabior by poisoning the supply. Anyway, this is going to be a good place to end off. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time with another video.